Shalom, 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 and shalom. Peace and blessings. Barakatah to the Father of lights. Peace and power to Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to you all out there, and peace and power to the throne of King David. All praises. You know, this is my little unwind video. I was up early this morning, you know, before I move on out to take care of my business early on in. And, man, I was on TikTok for about 2 hours, man, from about 12:40 to about 2:15, 2:20, man. I just couldn't go to sleep. And I just feel this shit coming to an end, man. And it's funny, you know, man. I'm looking at the difference between Judah's time of darkness and the Northern Kingdom's time of darkness. And I want y'all to hear this video. This dude is like really breaking some shit down, man. This is something else. All right, listen to what he got to say. Listen to how they getting treated when they go back to their own country. All right, watch.
Blaming Donald Trump. They're blaming the illegals and they're blaming their own presidents. Why are they blaming the illegals? I spent several hours researching what's being talked about in other countries, and I'm going to share with you. It might get a little bit long because it's a lot to share, but I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. Number one, in other countries, they're not blaming Donald Trump. They're blaming the illegals and they're blaming their own presidents. Why are they blaming the illegals? Because they say, you went over there and you created this problem because you guys thought you guys could do whatever the hell you wanted and you were just going to keep getting away with it. And you're the reason why America is where it is and everybody's getting deported. And the people who are landing, the ones who are being deported, are saying, don't even try to go over there. They're everywhere. The border is closed. The military is at the border. You're just going to get sent back. They're telling their people, don't even try to go over there right now. But the biggest takeaway is they blame the illegals for coming into America and not respecting American laws and thinking they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. And they're saying, you fucked around and now you found out. Now you're back here. They're questioning the men who are being delivered, who left when they were young guys and left families there and said, we're going to go over there and make a better life and we're going to send money for you and everything. And some of them stopped sending money and went and made new families in America. And now they're being deported and they're like trying to go to their old families saying, hey, can you take me in? Those people have moved on. They've started their own families too. They blame their own presidents in their own countries because they say, why do we have to go to America to have a better life? Why can't we have a better life in our country? Why do we have to leave our country to go have a better life? If you haven't heard or you haven't seen it, the Mexican president talking about how the Mexican people come into, the migrants come into the United States and they stimulate our economy. They raise hundreds of millions of dollars for our economy yearly. What she doesn't say is how much of that money gets sent back. How much of that money goes and stimulates their economy, their restaurants, their grocery stores, their department stores. She don't like to talk about that part, but the migrants, they're talking about that part too. And they're saying, we saw you on your TikTok. We saw you spending all the money that you got when you got those debit cards. And now you're coming back saying you got nothing? Well, then you fucked up. You were supposed to be taking care of that money. You were supposed to be bringing it back. You had to have known you weren't going to be there forever. They're not going soft on their people at all. And they're actually super upset because they've ruined it. Now nobody can come over here. Many don't know that there's corporations that are on radio stations over there for years telling them, this is how you get over here, with instructions. I'm sure you've seen it by now. That's all stopped. Funding for that is all dead. It's not happening anymore. But they're telling the people who are coming back and getting deported, you guys fucked it up. It's all your fault. You guys made this happen because you didn't know how to act. In another country, you went over there and you didn't know how to act. And now you messed it up for decades to come. And that's what's happening around the world. I spent several hours researching.
Yeah. You think about it. He's right and exact. Look at what they did under Shitty Joe, right? These presidents of Venezuela, Mexico, El Salvador, Shitty Joe gave them the green light to open their prisons and send all of their vermin over here. And what did they do? They flooded out this country. They was shitting on people's lawns, hanging out. Remember Tren de Aragua? Tren de Aragua. Remember that shit? That nigga talking all that shit over there in Chicago. We're all black. We're on all black. Where you at, all black? Somebody finally put a bullet in that nigga and shut his goddamn mouth. All right? So, man, I mean, this is a all-out clusterfuck. Okay? They went all in there kicking niggas' doors in in Colorado. Remember they took over that building? Oh, they done rushed them out of there now. They all gone. See? Ice, ice, baby. Ice. 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 They went in there and iced the shit out their ass, man. And now, man. Hey, man. Fucking Jake, man. Northern Kingdom, they've been fully exposed. I'm going to tell you who they remind me of. When I was a garbage man about a year or so before I got there, I worked with this Italian cat named Louis Rossi. And he told me a story about these two cats. Both of them was, Issachar. And I forgot the name of the one that always caused trouble. He used to do little bullshit. He used to eat people lunches and shit like that. So one day he ate this man's lunch. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but out there when you on that truck, man, you got to find your spots to use the bathroom. Now, if you got to do a number two, if you got to drop some bombs, got to find you a McDonald's or Wendy's or something. But if you got to, take a piss, you got to pick you a spot somewhere. So this fool, I can't remember his name, but he would, like piss on the side of the truck, And what happened was when he ate this dude's lunch, it was something he did all the time, but the driver was pissed. He just held it down real low and didn't let him know. So when he went back there and he saw him unzipping his pants and everything, the minute he started pissing, the fucking driver pulled off, right? And there was a school across the street. So he's standing in the middle of the street. Once you start that stream, man, you get one of them real good-ass pisses, you can't call it back. You can't pinch it off. This motherfucker drove all the way up the street and turned the fucking corner. And this motherfucker standing there with his dick out with a bunch of kids. A bunch of kids across the street, man. All right? And of course, when he finally caught up to the driver, they was in the truck, man, fighting like Popeye and Bluto. But that's who. This is who the Northern Kingdom remind me of. Like the dude was just saying just now. A lot of them came over here 20 years ago. They were supposed to be over here, work hard, send money back, help the family back home, right? A lot of them was like, fuck it, they'll be all right. They found new families here. They found new women here, and then they got here, and then they started their own families and left the family back there. You know what I'm saying? They ghosted them, left them in the dust. The worst thing you could do, man, is ghost somebody that you're going to need later. That's the worst thing you could do. And that's what they did. They just went off the radar, disappeared, and then when they tried to come back, they're like, no, fuck you. Well, can I stay here? No, you ain't staying here. I ain't heard from you in 20 years. Fuck you. Fuck you. And this they own people. Okay? They own people. But, man, now they had a thing going on, man. Like he just said, they was advertising on the radio how to get over here, and they had instructions and everything. They just fucked all of that up, man. Right? Boy, Shitty Joe, boy, Shitty Joe. He put the shitty in the chili, boy. Man, he dropped some hot rocks. Well, he leaned to the side and dropped them turds out his ass, boy. I'm telling you, Shitty Joe ain't no joke. He got all these motherfuckers fucked up. All right? So, I'm looking at this, right? And I'm looking at Jacob, all right, that fucked themselves over. Then they came over here, all right. They got out of pocket with us, you know, the Negroes, you know, looked it up. And I'm telling y'all, man, I can't tell you. I'm gonna tell you what they used to do, man. Back in the day, long time ago, you know, I used to have to go to the laundromat, you know. My mama, she would go to the laundromat, right? And one time she called me. I had to come up there to the laundromat, and it was right on 39th Street in Western. If y'all Angelinos, y'all know where that is, right across the street from Century Liquor, the only fucking liquor store that survived the goddamn riots. Burnt everything down around it, but them niggas did not touch the liquor store. Anyway, went in the damn laundromat. My mama got a basket. She got a basket with her clothes and towels and everything, and she couldn't dry. You know why? You know what Issachar was known for? They'll get, you know how they got a row of dryers, right? These motherfuckers would take little pieces of clothes and throw it in each dryer. No shit. And then you go down and you try to open the door, they got their clothes in there. Go to the next one, oh, they clothes in there too. Go to the next one, all the way down the line. Holding it for they compadres that's coming. Just come in and just hog shit up, you know? So, I didn't know who had put their clothes in there, but I told my mom, I said, just hold on, man, we're gonna get you a dryer. So, the lady came in, and it was her that had put all of the, my mama told me it was her that put all the clothes in. She had another row she did the shit to, and I look up the street, and here comes some more with big ass baskets coming to wash their shit. She holding the fucking dryers for them. So you gotta wait for them to wash, and then she would have took her shit out so they can put it in. Yeah, they did shit like that. So I caught her before she was about to do another row. So when she opened the door, I waited till she was almost done, and I walked up on her. And I said, you done with that dryer? And she, oh, okay. I told my mama, got over there, got 3 dryers, locked it down, all right? And then when her friends came in, Sancho and them, they was looking at me and my mama, and they looking at each other, and he just let's just go. Yeah, cause we finna turn that motherfucking laundromat out. Oh man, I got stories you wouldn't believe on what the fuck these motherfuckers done. All right? And this is why a lot of them is getting that shit back right fucking now. What the scripture say? Let me get a precept. While all you motherfuckers out there, if it's any of y'all on here feeling sorry for them, let me give you a scripture. This is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So, all these motherfuckers done something. They deserve what they get, even if you don't know what it is. Even if you don't know what it is, man. All these motherfuckers done something, and it's their time to pay. See, it would trip me out about niggas. Niggas is so used to being in trouble that they don't know what to do with themselves now. They don't know what to do with themselves, all right? Because ain't nobody fucking with us right now. They like, damn, what do we do? We ain't used to not being in trouble. The police ain't chasing us. They trying to be, yeah, they preoccupied with whooping the Northern Kingdom ass, all right? Instacart getting their ass whipped. They chasing these motherfuckers down like Pokemon, all right? I just seen a couple of videos, man. That's why I said I was up the whole damn morning. Like, damn. What the fuck now? All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me get... Man, I got so many damn videos, man. I'm trying to... Check this shit out. Check this girl out here.
Somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now. Because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get. I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, fuck.
This bitch hyperventilating. God damn. God damn. God damn.
Oh, God. Breathe.
Boy, let me tell y'all something, boy. Trump got these motherfuckers hyperventilating. All right. Let me see about this one here.
Let's go to that clip.
We have breaking news right now. United States Senator Ron Wyden.
Yeah, not that one. Let's see. What's this one?
Okay, so this is...
Oh, yeah, listen to this.
You know, I've been thinking about some things today, pretty hard. And after reading this letter from the acting attorney general to the people that got fired and why they got fired, because they're not going to follow President Trump's agenda, and because they were investigating him, I'm ready to get the fuck out of this country. I've never been more sick to my stomach in my goddamn life than I am right now after reading what I just fucking read. And nobody's doing a goddamn thing about it. No. This is going on for too long now. And nobody is doing a fucking thing about it. Those pussies in government, that's what they are. I'm just gonna tell you exactly how I fucking feel right now. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. And it's gonna be on my agenda every day, figuring that out and doing it ASAP. I cannot sit here. After taking all the shit that we took during the election, all the shit that Elon Musk did, the shady bullshit, the Nazi salute on TV where I've got to listen to these inbreds talk about it was a Roman salute or something. I'm so goddamn sick and tired of hearing the ignorant bullshit from these fucking people, and I don't want to be around them anymore. I don't want to see them in my life. And you know, I don't want the next 4 years of my fucking life. 4 years will be lucky if it is just 4 years. To be impacted negatively by a fucking 80-year-old who acts like he's fucking 7 years old. He can't handle the fact that people were investigating him for something that he fucking knows he did. So he goes and lets all these fucking thugs out of prison.
now he's going to fire the people that were doing their job. And everybody in our goddamn government's just sitting there watching. You know what? You can have it. Fuck it. You want to tear this fucking country down? Go ahead. Go ahead. Aryan Nation, folks. They defend it. And they will defend this piece of shit to the very end. They will be living on the fucking streets and still be defending him. Ignorance is the downfall of every great thing. Not that we were ever great. I thought maybe we were gaining progress. I was wrong. I was an idiot for thinking that we had decent people in this fucking country. More decent than bad, but I was wrong. And I don't want to live in a country full of racist, fucking ignorant pigs. I'd rather go on the fucking street right now and settle it the old-fashioned way. I swear to God, I'd rather fucking die than sit here and watch this. Because I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see his fucking ugly face on TV. I don't want to hear his goddamn voice ever again. And I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna let him take my peace and 4 years of my life, or even the rest of it, to be censored like what's going on here now. And this is just the fucking beginning. Yeah, it's time to get the fuck out of here. You know?
I vote for Donald Trump.
We have some breaking news right now. The Trump administration has offered a
Oh shit.
buyout.
Hey y'all, I could do this all day.
Mama, he said something is coming. What's coming?
There's another one, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Now that it's affecting their life. Look, 7 days in. 7 days in, and they sound like this. Ain't none of them died. Ain't none of them got their ass whipped in the street. Ain't none of them been shot unjustly. Ain't none of them went to court. Ain't none of them been sentenced. Y'all see the lunacy in this? Check this out.
Mama, he said something is coming. What's coming? What they need?
Honey, the apocalypse. Because once the electricity go out, when they hit our power grid, it's over with. So for all the girls that are still twerking on Instagram and think their behinds is going to make a difference when your electricity go out, y'all just keep on effing doing the dumb stuff. Because y'all better get a hold to what's going on around you. And I'm telling you, it's going down. We're mammals. We're top of the food chain. So we survive off of what? Other living things as food resources. So imagine a world where there's nothing in grocery stores. What? You got young boys robbing people, getting their cars, breaking in people's homes, trying to take, and they got homes. They got food when they get to their homes. Imagine there's nothing there. Survival is going to be something else. You know, different states supply us with different produce, meats, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Now, y'all know who been picking for the produce? It's been the Mexicans. Y'all know who been cutting your grasses? Been a few blacks, but majority Mexicans. Y'all know who been building your houses? The Mexicans. Building the corporate buildings and what have you? The Mexicans. So, you think they finna come to work, huh? And go in the hey, Mama D. Hey, sweetie. Go in the field, y'all, and pick produce. Cut your grass. Build your houses if they are scared of mass deportation. Hell no, they ain't going to work. If I know all majority of Mexicans live on Buford Highway, the feds know it too. Okay? They know their apartments, everything. But they're not going to congregate and be working in the fields picking nothing if they're going to swarm in on them and take them away. So I'm telling you, they're trying to make an excuse to go up on all our foods that they have to be hand-picked, right? The houses, new subdivisions, that's going to come down to a all-time low because they ain't going to be up there building them. The buildings, the landscaping, you know, like my husband Ernest, he owns his own landscape. You know, I told Ernest, okay, come April, you better start snatching up some of those contracts because there's going to be a lot of empty spaces because people ain't going to want to get caught. Ain't nobody want to get caught slipping. They're not. And what's going on? I don't like what I'm seeing. I think we should start marching now. We should make a stand now. Don't wait and allow Trump to do so freaking much until we finally get enough and stand up. Y'all, so when the craziness really kick off, and ain't no food in none of the grocery stores, nowhere, people gonna be jumping fences. If you got a grill in the back, they're gonna steal that. They're gonna try to get things. Yeah, they're gonna take your grill. Because maybe they might have a little food, or they went and shot some animals. And they need to cook their food. They're going to be hustling for everything they can get their hands on.
Mama, he said something is coming. What's coming?
These motherfuckers panicking like it ain't shit. And they should be. It should be. You know? But what can I say? You know? Oh, and these women gonna be screaming off of this shit. Listen to this.
Alpha male. No 50% property divorce law. A true alpha male. No 50% property split. The newly inaugurated U.S. President Donald Trump has continued to make drastic changes 2 days after his inauguration. The latest change that President Trump has suggested to change is the marriage law as it relates to divorce. Trump has just become the 47th president of the United States, and he finally wants to address the divorce law that has been plaguing men. Just because you marry a rich man doesn't mean you have to get half his wealth and end up rich after the divorce. Divorce has become a very lucrative business for women in the United States, and I'm going to put a stop to it. If a woman marries a rich man, it doesn't mean she can walk away as a rich woman after the divorce. If after the divorce the woman needs money, the man can borrow a maximum of $1 million from her if she has collateral. $1 million is not a lot of money for a rich man. But it should be a lot of money for a woman, because she didn't work for it. If I'm worth $50 million, I'm not going to give you $25 after a divorce. It's my money, and I worked really hard for it. It doesn't matter if we've been married for 6 years or even 25 years, or even if we have kids. If you don't have enough money to take care of our kids, leave them to me. I think just because someone marries someone who has built something huge doesn't necessarily mean that divorce means they have to end up like the Queen of Sheba. And you, do you agree with this new decree from President Trump?
So, what I tell y'all years ago, see, that's one of them boss bitch moves, you know, bag a rich motherfucker and take half his shit. You know, that's what my ex-wife told me when we got divorced. You know what she said? She said, next time, don't stay married for 10 years, Mackle. Yeah, you know, my name's Michael, but her country ass, she called me Mackle with an A, Mackle. Next time, don't stay married for 10 years, Mackle. Oh, bitch. See, they ass finna get it. And I like what he said. He said, if she can't take care of the kids, hey, he said, let the man have them. You know, in the Bible, that's what happened, right? If a woman left and she wanted to leave, she could go, but the kids stay with the father. They didn't ever stay with the mother. All right? That was a move by the chicken shit ass United States to bust up families. All right? That's the man's seed. Let him have them. You visit them. All right? The kids need their father too. More so sometimes. Now there are exceptions to the rule. You know, some daddies they not either capable or mentally stable enough to have no kids right now, but for the most part, I was. Shit. My son had a 1.6 GPA when he got with me, and in 3 months, he was at a 3.8. All right? After me whooping his ass to make sure he did his damn homework. But, see, the law don't like that. They don't want young black boys growing up with their dads and showing them what's what. So they took them from me. All right? But fucking bitches gonna get it, man. I'm telling you. We at that time. Now, before I go, I want to read this. I've read it many times before, and it never gets old to me. Y'all follow me to Deuteronomy, chapter 30. All right? We're going to begin at verse 6. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thy heart, and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that you may live. Done that. Verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. See there? So, we here, y'all. That righteous recompense is here. Everybody getting it. You see Japhet crying. 7 days in and they can't handle that. Okay? 7 days in. Not 7 years, not 7 weeks, not 7 months. 7 days and they crumbling. And you only got 1,000 years to go. What will you do? What will you do? Man. Well, family, all praises. Peace and power to the Father of lights, Yahweh. Peace and blessings to the Son of the Kingdom, Yahweh Shai. Peace and power to the throne of King David, and peace and blessings to you out there. I got to go home and make some manwiches. All right, it's manwich night, and I'm doing it. All right, you know, got the onions all cut up. You know, DC gonna cut the onions up for me. So gonna go home, man, and stop off and get some of that American cheese to throw over the top so it can melt just right. Make some French fries, and they got some good, great, simply wholesome drink, man. Tastes like that communion punch, that communion grape at the church on Sundays where you should try to steal like 3 or 4 packs where you be like taking that shit like shots. Yeah, so gonna eat good tonight, man. Maybe have enough for tomorrow. So I got to get rolling, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. More to come. We're gonna keep pressing hard until we are the fuck out of here. All right. All love to you out there, Royal House. This your King and Shepherd, KD, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. KD out. Shalom.